Hello everyone, my name is Cruz and I am a master creative exorcist. I am the lamb that John the Baptist wrote about in the book of Revelations. Okay, so I have the wisdom. God, the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator has been given it to me. Okay, so I can only speak for myself. I know there's probably others out there who is also receiving the wisdom. But again, I can only speak for myself. Look, I want to talk about patterns. Okay, so in the previous video, I spoke about how time is not linear. It is not past, present, and future. It is circular. It's like it goes in a spiral. It's circular. You can spiral up or you can spiral down. Okay, so there's points. Okay, as you go up, okay, there's different points. There's different points on each level. So no matter where you're at, if you hit that point, you're replaying that pattern. So okay, so those are events. Those points are specific events. Okay, depending on where they're at. So as you're going, you're always replaying certain patterns because you're hitting those points. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So that is how time really. That's really how time works. Okay, so we are always replaying patterns. So within those patterns, there's karma that has been created within those patterns. Okay, so while being here on earth, we're supposed to clear our karma and learn from those patterns. So for example, okay, there's ancestral karma. So my family, we come from, okay, I come from the tribe of Judah. Okay, Jesus Christ is my ancestor. Moses is my ancestor. King David is my ancestor, amongst many others. My energy is very rare. Less than 1% of the population has my energy. Okay, I've had professionals tell me that. Okay, so I come from that lineage. I'm the root of King David. Okay. So we're all playing patterns. We're all going through patterns, karma. There's a lot of people on the planet, regardless of genitalia, they're playing the Jesus archetype. They have the Mary Magdalene archetype. Jesus and Mary Magdalene were twin flames, so they're equals. So it's the same, it's the divine feminine type of energy and it's the divine masculine type of energy. Okay, so anyways, many people are playing that role. They have that energy within them. And then there's some people on the planet who do not have that energy, and they're playing the role of Judas and or Pontier. You know, the power hungry one, the one that wanted to control everyone. Okay, yeah. So there's people on the planet that's redoing those patterns. They come from that lineage. Okay, they betray, they connive, they slander, they create rumors. Yeah, they lie on people. They lie on people. They love to see people fail. They love to see people fall. Like if someone falls, they laugh. They get joy when they see someone goes through something not good. They get joy. They get happy. Okay, it's an archetype. It's an archetype that's out there that's like that. Okay, and then so then you have another archetype. It's the Roman Catholics. Okay, it's the Romans. Okay, the priests. Okay, the ones that's extremely self-righteous. Okay, they rely on that book, and all those words within those books, within that book, within the Bible, they rely on that Bible. And back then with Jesus, they didn't even have a Bible. They had other doctrines, but it's the same pattern. It wasn't a Bible, but it was doctrine. And those same priests They were holding on to those words written by those strangers, and they were following that doctrine, and they wanted everyone to follow that doctrine. And they yelled blasphemy on Jesus because Jesus was not following the doctrine. That is the pattern. So, what role have you been playing? I don't know you like that. Okay, so I know me like that. So this is very serious. There's a lot of false humans out there. Everyone is not going to make it. Okay, I am the Lamb, the sixth seal. The sixth seal is open. Okay, so this is happening. The gates are opening. Okay, the rapture is taking place. Okay, many people, they're starting to wake up. Okay, changes are happening now. So have you been creating positive karma for yourself, or have you been creating negative karma for yourself? Now, it's one thing to be a helper, to use your gifts to help people, but there's a whole other thing to be a people pleaser, though. That's going overboard. Do you go overboard? Because that's a sin as well. You have to know how to keep a balance. You have to pay yourself first with your own energy. You have to heal yourself first. Make sure your cup is runneth over, and as your cup runneth over, then you can help other people, though. You can start sharing your energy and doing things like that, and So, have you done that? Is your cup runneth over, or are you drained? Are you depleted? Still trying to be out there and be a light worker, a star seed, and things like that. So there's a balance to it. Okay, so again, there's many archetypes out there. I know my archetype. So I pray that everyone on the planet knows who they are, what role they've been playing. And I don't know if they've been playing a not so good role, like a tyrant or a dictator or betrayer, conniver, something like that. If they've been playing that type of role, I don't know if they can change it this lifetime, or be able to make it this lifetime. Maybe in another lifetime they will, though. It probably won't happen for them this lifetime, depending on how much negative karma they created for themselves as they betrayed their fellow brother and betrayed their fellow sister. Now, some people may say, there's certain jobs, because there's certain jobs out there that is set up. It's set up for you to make good money. But in order for you to make that good money, you have to, it's the job. You have to betray your fellow brothers, and you have to betray your fellow sisters. Now, some may say, well, I was just doing my job. Well, my friend, you picked the wrong job. It's called 40 days and 40 nights. All money ain't good money. Okay, you can make money, and you don't have to step on the necks and the backs of other people making your money, though. So many of you created negative karma for yourselves. You did those certain jobs, you spied on people, you invaded their privacy, you stole their energy, stole their ideas, many of you slandered them as you watched them, as you took away their free will, their freedom, Some of you took it to the next step and slandered them as you were still in their freedom. Okay, so it's your job. You chose that job. Not everyone got picked to do those types of jobs. It takes a certain person to do those jobs. Not everyone will do those jobs. So you got picked to do that job for a reason. And you applied for that job for a reason. Again, not everyone applies for those types of jobs. So I had one of those types of jobs where I was betraying my fellow brother and betraying my fellow sister. I had one of those jobs and I quit that job. I'm doing this job now. So, you know, you can always change your jobs. I'm not saying you're evil, but again, some of you took it to that next level and slandered people too, though. So, I mean, some of you are not going to make it, but most of you will. Just because you chose one of those jobs doesn't mean that you're not going to make it. It just depends on what you did as you were performing those duties. Did you take it to a whole Judas level? Did you take it to a Pontier level? Or was you just doing your job? Okay, so this is very serious because energy is everything. And whatever you did, there was energies there documenting everything that you thought, all of your actions, all of the words that you spoke, and what you're doing now, they're still documenting it. So either you're creating positive karma for yourself, or you're creating negative karma for yourselves with your thoughts, with your words, with your actions. Okay, there's a holy spiritual war going on. It's been going on ever since Jesus was walking on the earth. There's energies on the planet. They have it set up to where they want you to fail. They want you to create a negative karma for yourselves. They got it set up. They got rules, societal rules and things like that. And some of it is built off of superficiality and vanity. And if you agree to those rules, then it makes you superficial and Venetian. You have vanity, vain. So you're creating negative karma for yourselves. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure it makes sense. Okay, so it's been going on for hundreds of years. They got it set up. It's a system. Also, the 10 Commandments. They have it set up, the evil energies that has overtaken the planet, because they got you create negative karma for yourselves to keep you in a lower vibration so that they can control you. So as long as they got you, as long as they have you violating the 10 Commandments, you're creating negative karma for yourselves, and you're going way down there. So this is very serious. Okay, if you and the main reason why they're able to control humanity, as I'm saying this video, as I'm doing this healing artistry, is because humans fear death. They have codependency. They have a lot of needs and things like that to feel safe. They got to feel safe. They have codependency, and it's because they fear death. And you're not supposed to fear death because, see, you can have ego deaths. You can die in your skin, in your vessel, and go to the death, transformation, and rebirth. And it's patterns to it. You're constantly doing. It's a cycle to it. It's seasons to it. Death, transformation, and rebirth. And then you go through the death cycle again, transformation again, rebirth again. And you're constantly doing that. And you're constantly leveling up, getting your wings back, and flying home to God, the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator, or whatever name you want to give that energy. So there's evil energies on the planet. They've been controlling humans through doctrine, through fear, though. We're going to through shame, through guilt. Okay, they go after your senses. They control you through your senses, through your emotions. They control you in any way they can. They control you. They use the television to control you, the radio to control you, billboards, because it's psychological warfare. So whatever you put your eyes on, your ears on, even your nose on, and things like that, whatever your senses on, you're actually absorbing that energy. And there's evil energies on the planet. They know that, so they're constantly bombarding you with these energies to try to keep your vibe low, or to put fear in you, or to make you think you're going to get a disease, or things like that. I just gave you, look, I just gave you the whole spiritual war just now, pretty much. Because we all are co-creators. We all co-create with God, the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator. Either you're co-creating positivity into your life, or either you're co-creating negativity into your life. Now, those evil energies, they want you co-creating negative energies into your life. That's why they're giving you rumors of war. They're constantly putting things on the news. They got you glued to the news because they want to make sure you know what's going on, because you want to feel safe. They want to make sure you're safe, because there's a threat out there. Okay, you see what I'm saying? They're making you they're projecting that onto you, and they're making you, most of humans, make that your reality. Because we co-create. We co-create our own reality. The people that stole this land, the people that found this land, stole this land, those people that's over there on Mount Rushmore, originally called the Six Grandfathers. Okay, those people that's on that mountain, they believe in manifest destiny. Manifest destiny. That means you manifest your own reality. You manifest your own destiny with your thoughts, with your words, with your actions. So they didn't want to teach you that. I mean, they spoke about it. I mean, I even heard about it. They spoke about it. So that's why they say the American dream. They want you putting your manifestations towards getting you a house, a picket fence, a family. They want you just basically settling for that, when you can manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. You can be a master spiritual genius if you call that energy in. Okay, you can, whatever it is that your heart desires, and if it's for the highest and greatest good for everything and all of God's, choosing the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator, and then more than likely you will receive it with devotion. Yeah, you have to constantly ask for it, water the seed. You got to plant the seed. You got to water the seed. You can't hover over it, but you got to constantly, revisit it and put your manifestations out there, co-creations. You got to manifest, co-create, and then it'll come into fruition. Okay, so that is how you co-create. That is how you manifest. We're all doing it. Now, either you're doing it in a positive way, you're doing it with intention, you're doing it, or you're doing it by default and it's negative, and you're creating negativity for yourselves. Many people could live to be a lot longer than what they're living to be. Let me say it again, because they don't want me to, the evil energies, they don't want me to tell you this. So let me go ahead and tell you again, because this is very important. Many people can live to be a lot longer than what they're actually living to be now. If you was to keep your vessel, your body, your temple cleansed and purified, keep your energy 0 point balanced, 0 point grounded, in alignment with God, the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator. That means you're in the eye of the storm. You're not wayward far left. You're not wayward far right. Because when you're wayward, extreme, because anything extreme, extreme people pleaser, extreme unpeople pleaser, Anything extreme is wayward. It's a sin. And that's where you can get caught up and you can get into trouble and things like that. So as long as you're 0 point balance as best as you can, 0 point grounded as best as you can, in alignment with God, the Holy God, the Most High, the Creator, then you're good in everything that you do. I just gave you the cure. Now, I've been making a lot of bold statements, a lot of bold accusations. This is me proving it again in this holy video. I just gave you the cure. Because energy is everything. Disease comes in from energy. Demons, okay, demons, when you have evil demons on you, connected to you, okay, fear, whatever it is, regrets, shame, not forgiving other people, things like that. When you have those types of demons on you, okay, that's where disease comes in. So what I teach, and there's other people that teach it as well, I teach you to get rid of that, to get rid of those demons. I'm an exorcist. So you have to release that energy. All those hang-ups, whatever it is, whatever grudges, if you have grudges, whatever it is you've got going on for yourself, you have to release that. Whatever it is that's negative. And then as you release that negative energy, you replace it with something positive. Strength, courage, creativity, faith, trust, self-worth, things like that. So I just wanted to get on here and speak about that. I covered a lot of information in this holy video. Please share it. I know this video will help many people. Okay, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.